Good evening humans, Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Grab-N-Go 05 SA Tyrannosaurus Rex Type D figure from Rebor. Not so much a figure, more of a statue model sort of thing. Not sure exactly what these classify as, even though I have a ton of them. But I know I was part of a dinosaur model group on Facebook, and these were pretty much this sort of thing was the focus. So I guess model is the word. But in any event, this is a model based loosely off the Stumpy character from Dinosaur Revolution, which is a show I have not seen, but I would like to see because I love the character model and stuff like that. So that is what it is. And it's going to be a very different review naturally because there's not as much, it's not a traditional figure, so there's not as much to go over. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's do this. So due to the nature of this, aesthetics are really the main thing that's here. So that's going to be the main thing we look at. So I might go over my normally regimented 2 minutes per section. But Rebor always does a fantastic job. Their sculpts are absolutely phenomenal and paintwork is great. And this is my first from the Grab-N-Go line, which is their cheaper end. So plastics aren't as like weighty or filled. Paints aren't quite as crisp and stuff like that. So also absolutely zero articulation, which they do have in some of their other stuff. So in fact, this is actually hollow plastic. And but I mean, it's nice and light. There's not really any give, like you have a little flex right there, but that's about it. But again, the detailing is great. The paint that is there, which is mainly this kind of skull markings on the face into like the kind of spinal column style markings on the body. Really well done, very effective. The eyes are absolutely perfect, which I think is great. It's not coming across as well on my camera. They are kind of a orangish red with a little black pupil in the middle. So just really cool. Try not to block my light here at the same time. Good detailing in the mouth. One of the things the Rebor stuff I have is just insane with is the actual detail in the mouth. This isn't quite as nice as those, but again, it's a much lower price point. So it's really just that kind of dark red sort of look to it. But it still looks really cool. Teeth are super well done. You even see like kind of some of the gum like over the lip here, which is really cool. And yeah, just really cool sculpting overall. I mean, again, that's kind of the main thing that's here. I feel like my lights aren't really showing up too well tonight, so I apologize for that. And you get a few more markings at the end of the tail here. Get that to focus. Not so well. But you can see them. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white markings there, and that's kind of it. So that is the aesthetics, and they're great because Rebor knocks it out of the park every time. We do actually get an accessory with the Type D Tyrannosaurus Rex here, and that is a stand, which is kind of surprising because it doesn't really need one. As you can see, it's been standing quite well on its own, which is great. Not only that, but it's super light, so the weight isn't going to shouldn't warp it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yeah, stand is just, kind of to hold the weight right there in the middle. I'm glad it did come with this. I mean, because obviously this would go about here. Actually, I don't even know where that would really go to keep everything in line. But I have the Killer Queen, which will show up in the size comparisons next. Which the legs are warped because it's much heavier, and it's just kind of with temperature fluctuations and stuff like that, and the fact that it's more of a resin, it's started to give. So I will be using this for the Killer Queen one that I have. So that's pretty cool. So this is going to be a very interesting size comparison section. So we're starting off here with the other Rebor Rexes that I have, with the Brood Queen, obviously a Type D, the Killer Queen, and the Retrosaurus. Here it is with some other similar style Rex models from other companies, these two being from Papo. This is from Safari, and then this is a random one I got on eBay, which does not say the company. I think it's a ripoff or a bootleg of some other company, probably one of the other two. And to give a more definitive sense of scale, here I have the Type D with 1/18th, 1/12th, 1/10th, and 1/6th scale figures. Finally, I would be remiss if I did not show it with an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on the Rebor Grab-N-Go 05 SA Tyrannosaurus Rex Type D figure is that absolutely wonderful. If you collect these sorts of dinosaur models, or you have an affinity for the Dinosaur Revolution show and always wanted a Stumpy figure, this is right up your alley. The price is absolutely right. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I mean, it's well under $50. So yeah, I will be putting a links in the description below. I got mine off Big Bad Toy Store, and I think there must certainly be other places to pick this up. So I will, Everything Dinosaur might carry it, so I will put whatever links I find in the description. So I hope you found this review both informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. And if you want to help the channel in other ways, I will definitely have links to those below in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.